calamari is on the menu. I thought that was supposed to do things! Indiana Jones!
Chocolate rain. It pours down from that large old sewer drain. Chocolate rain. Zombie tadpoles trying to eat my brain. Chocolate rain. Oh, God.
This is new. Howdy. Sorry I'm late. I took a shower before my normal stream time, which is around 9 p.m. of course. And I got something in my eye. It was soap, but something went with the soap, and I ended up eye swole up and shut and couldn't go. I tried. Well, I tried to get my eye clean. So if my eye like starts swelling up again, or if it waters during the course of the broadcast, then you know what's going on. But hey, the show must go on. Nothing stops us from going on these nerdy adventures here together. The Blade signal is up, and it is summoning the Blade Masters here to the audience. We're going to be playing a couple of scary horror games tonight because they actually look pretty good. I was going to do Star Wars Dark Force Remastered, and I'm still going to. Probably going to do that all day tomorrow. But tonight, since I'm getting started late, we'll play a couple of these good-looking horror games. I can't believe I'm saying that. There's no such thing. No such thing as a good-looking horror game. These look pretty good, so we'll give them a try. We'll give them a trial by Blades. We'll see if they're any good or not. We'll be the judge. I can already see folks now raising their cards in the audience. 6.9. If you're curious as to what order we're playing the games in tonight, or what we are playing, they are in the title of the video you're watching right now. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's good to see you. Welcome to the show. Lots of things happening in the geeky world today. Shogun is in full swing. I watched episode 2 today. IGN gave it a 10. It's good. I don't know if it's 10 good. 10's perfect. It's good. I like it. But I don't know if it's 10 good. I'm 2 episodes in and I still have no idea what's happening in the show. I'm piecing it together piece by piece. Let's see, what else? There was some pictures that came from the set of The Crow, which it looks like Jared Leto's Joker is going to be our Raven. Our Crow this time. The guy's name is Eric Draven. And I have since I watched the movie as a kid. I was like 10 when I saw it. Because I saw that movie as a kid. And then, you know, I went in the living room. My dad was watching wrestling, and there was Sting running around in a trench coat and a baseball bat. And I'm like, The Crow is in wrestling? And then that was when the Raven was big. So you have the Raven and Sting and Eric Craven and the Crow, and just like how I called my fingers until I was 22. It's just one of them stupid things that stuck with me my entire life. What else happened today? Smell-O-Vision is coming to video games. Professor Farnsworth was right. We need to smell our entertainment. I need, like I have scratch and sniff stickers in my life, I need to scratch and sniff lighting a necromorph on fire with a flamethrower. I want to smell those G-Virus monsters in the sewers in Resident Evil 3, or was it 2? Crap, I'm getting my Resident Evils running together now. Whatever. Cool day. And we got Dune 2 this weekend. Woo! Woo! And I'm watching The Bad Batch. What are you guys watching right now? I know I saw David's been watching 4 hours of Power Wash. Oh, man. The addiction is real. You absolutely loved The Crow? I liked it. I wasn't, I ended up going back and reading a lot of the old comics that, like, I watched Constantine, and I was like, well, what was Constantine about? Because I read the mainstream comics that they put on the stands in gas stations. So Spider-Man and X-Men. And in my case, the name of the gas station was called The Pantry. And I could only afford the low production comics. So I read a lot of The Punisher and Daredevil and She-Hulk and Hanna-Barbera, like He-Man. I read the bottom shelf comics. I didn't get a chance to read a lot of Spider-Man and stuff like that. But I watched Constantine. I was like, what's Constantine about? And then I went back and watched Hellraiser. Or I'm sorry, I went back and read Hellraiser. And then Sandman. So I went back and read Sandman by Neil Gaiman. Like, I've been doing catch-up. So I went back and read the Crow comic. That was the same time that I was getting into Cyberpunk. So, man. That was a lot. Is Hellraiser DC or Marvel? Hellraiser is DC. Punisher's number one hate, the new logo? The new logo. I don't know. Let's see who answered. Oh, the Dune 2 is pretty good. You've already seen Dune 2? Oh, I can't listen to that song. You've already seen Dune 2? Cyberpunk 77 is good. When the game first came out, it kind of sucked. But they have remastered it. And it's really good. Ask Ted Wilbert when he shows up. Ted played the hell out of it. Dune 2 comes out this weekend. As far as I know, it should come out March 1st. This February is leap year. So February the 29th. Today's the 28th. Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, should come out Friday. It was a long stream with dirty tanks. Hell yeah, it was. Hey, Trey. Hey, Barely Legal. Hello, Brian. You're binging the end of Walking Dead. I need to catch up so I can watch the new Walking Dead TV series, which I heard is fantastic. You've been playing for 4 hours? Oh boy. DBZ Boo Saga. That's when I stopped watching DBZ. I stopped watching DBZ right when Vegeta went Majin. I don't know why I keep spending $10 to Apple. I don't have any Apple stuff. Watching you, what kind of... I meant like before the stream started. Hey, Dakota. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Christian Clem. Isn't Raven the son of Bruce Lee? Yes. Brandon Lee's the son of Bruce Lee. Yep. Did you hear John Barenthal's coming back as the Punisher? I loved him as the Punisher. I like John Barenthal. He's a fantastic actor. Hey, Morgan. Hey, Turner. What's up, Melissa? Joshua Bryant back 1 year. One full rotation of 365 days. 1 year as a Blade Master. Rejoice, celebrate. And let the Eagles fly in the chat. 1 year. Hello, Cooter Slayer. Hello, Thad. Hello, Luna. Hello, Joshua. Thank you once again, buddy, for the 12 months. Hello, Marlo. Hello, Cody Giltrap. Dan Original, first comment of the show. Of course, if you want to support the broadcast, the way to do it, Super Chats does keep the stream alive. Does keep the dream alive, the stream alive. It does support the Scotty Blade Show. Blade Masters, all of those out there in the audience with badges on the side of their name, they've sworn their allegiance to the League of Blades. They're out there doing heroic activities every single day. And they do it right here on the Scotty Blade Show also, proudly wearing the badge of the Blade Master. What's up, Maxim? Let's start our first game. What do y'all think? Let's play... I'm having some issues with my camera, too. I think my whole stream setup's starting to age out. It's 4 years old. About time to start either putting it up or switching it out. Let's play Death Motel. No, let's play When the Devil Takes Hold. Let's play that first. Rejoice! Marlo! Hey, Kate. Marlo, 11 months. Almost a 1 year. What is that? How does that work? The Earth rotation. Is it 1 full year rotation around the sun? That's what it is, right? 1 full Earth rotation around the sun. All right. I think. Science was never my strong point. The only class that I passed was physical ed. There's a lot going on.
$7 from Jared Magic Man Johnson.
Jared Magic Man Johnson, the first super chat of the broadcast. 7 bones coming through from my friend and my pal. Thank you, Jared. Why was Ed so physical? I don't know. I really think gym teachers are just athletes that never made it. Those that can't do teach, right? Hey, thank you so much, Jared, for the $7 super chat, buddy. Thanks for supporting the Scotty Blade Show. Appreciate you, my friend. What up, Blake? That's mean. Hey, I used to teach all the time. And look at me, I don't do no more. Alright, this game's called When the Devil Takes Hold. Look how they did T upside down. Cool. Play a demo. That's so mean. I don't care. Loading. After 2 years of exploring abandoned spots and making videos, my fan base started to shrink. Boy, I feel that. Realizing I needed something big to keep going, I sifted through emails from viewers. That's when I found a lead about a stranded house.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit,
no. Oh, no.
activate. Holy Spirit, activate. 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 All right, let's go.
We could certainly use some Holy Spirit. Let's see. That's when I found a lead about a stranded house in South Carolina with a dark history. A murder. Okay, well. The game didn't care that I needed to read the prologue. Whatever. I'm a struggling YouTuber, and I went to a house in South Carolina to do a shock film.
Okay, let's get this done. I need to make sure I record enough footage for a 1-hour-long video.
Why does the guy that we're playing as sound like John Barenthal? I ain't quitting you. Why is John Barenthal in... Ooh. Hey guys! You all want graphics? We got graphics. You want graphics? We got graphics. You like graphics? Ooh. We got graphics. You want pretty games? We got pretty games. You want a dead dog? We got dead. Well, he's just taking a nap. Or is he? You guys want to go in the same house we've been in 900 times? Because it's Unreal Engine asset? We're back in this house for the 900th time. 100 bajillion million time. You want to step in a decrepit shower and you want doo-doo paper? You want to read an old magazine? You want moss in your dick? You want to grab some old towels? You want to rabbit jars? You want a rabbit jars? I want rabbit jars. I like your shirt. Thanks. Huh. You just finished Spider-Man 2? I would very much like to play that game. What's in the jar? Moose drippings. Moose drippings. Huge. Veiny. Mouse drippings. All right. So, this looks just like Silent Hill 4 The Room, which I like. It's my favorite Silent Hill. Moose drippings. What do you got in your pocket? Moose drippings. What's up, JT? Veiny bacon grease. Are you going to Deadpool 3? Oh, I'm going to Deadpool 3. I have said since the day that Ryan Reynolds put on that red spandex that he will be the reason why superhero movies make it. I don't think people are burnt out in superhero movies. I just think they've sucked for the last... since Infinity War. I think that they crescendoed with Infinity War, or whatever that one was called, the one where they all fought Thanos from different dimensions. I think it crescendoed, and like everything, you can't keep going up. Eventually you apex, and then you do whatever the hell they've been doing for the last year and a half, and then you gotta kind of, you go back up again. Like, you can't just keep going, oh, you gotta go back down again. So they had their dip. They did whatever they were doing, and now they're bringing it back. And it started with a Loki TV series, and they're bringing it back. What's up, Bear? Brian? Infinity War's Endgame. There you go. You like Spider-Man No Way Home? It's weird how I don't consider Spider-Man a superhero movie, and I don't know why. He's like the titular superhero. I don't know why I don't think of Spider-Man when I think of superhero movies. I don't know. I always just think of Ant-Man and the Marvels and the Venom movies, but those aren't Marvel Cinematic Universe. I don't know. I don't know why I think that way. He's stronger than Captain America? Who, Deadpool? Everybody's stronger than Captain America. Captain America's just really good at punching hard. But you can get all the powers in the world. But you know what you can't train? Spirit and justice and patriotism and America and fireworks and hot dogs and the 4th of July and fireworks and the American flag and the bald eagle. You can't teach that stuff. That's ingrained deep down inside of your red, white, and blue plums. America! You can't teach that stuff.
I've already read about the story of the house online, but it's still scary to see it in the newspaper.
You know what's really scary is seeing it in an old newspaper. It's like holding a piece of history. I know you probably get a lot of flack for when your hair looks a little different. Buddy, I get attacked daily. Every time I turn on the camera, it's just like, who the fuck's this loser? Hey, I appreciate you. Every time I do anything a little bit different, or I wear a different t-shirt, or anything, it's just like, you're old. You got grays in your beard. You know, you shouldn't cast stones from your glass house, because your foundations will break, and you'll get glass in your ass. Yeah, if this eye does weird things tonight, the reason why I was so late is because I got soap in my eye earlier today, and it made my eye water and do funky shit. Everybody gets soap in their eye, but for some reason my eye really took it the wrong way. And nice face. Thanks! Every time I turn on the camera, some guy in the background's like, hey! What's wrong with your nose? Nothing. Oh. It's awful pointy. Yeah, so that makes me me. Pointy nose, pointy nose. What are we in elementary school? Pointy nose. Look at her. She's grabbing her boobs. Boob grabber. Boob grabber. All right, well. Only people with an IQ of 69 or higher is allowed to watch this show, so good luck doing whatever it is that you're doing in your free time, champ. Did he insult me? Insult's a big word. Where'd you learn that from? Anybody watch Airbender? I haven't, and I have a confession. I don't really like anime. So I never watched Avatar the Airbender, even though I like magic and Dungeons and Dragons and fantasy. I don't like Asian stuff.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
The movie sucks? I don't like Asian stuff. I'm not sure why that song played. Stop! Comics do not equal anime. And what I say is that I don't like Eastern style of... And yeah, I know that Avatar The Last Airbender is a Western production. I know this. But I was younger when this was made, and I was like, I'm not interested, and I didn't look into it. So, with the new show, I don't know any of the characters, and I don't know, I couldn't give you guys a good opinion on it because I don't know anything about it. What's what I'm getting at. I missed that boat. I wish I hadn't. I heard nothing but great things about it, but I missed that boat. You're getting notes of race. No, but like Easter and stuff, the characters will like go off into a soliloquy while like cherry blossoms float and those hazy glass filter like plays over them, and the person beside of them has their head down and they're biting their lip while their lip quivers while the other person's giving a speech. And then when they're done giving a speech, it pans to the douchebag that's sitting there with his lips quivering, and he goes, "I will not betray you, Lord Kirashu, Mashabakatumi. If it's the last thing I do, I will never be." And like he gives a big giant speech while shouting into the stratosphere while the person who gave the speech is sitting there like, I mean, that's just not my style. There's nothing wrong with liking that. That's just not for me. Different strokes for different folks. I'd much rather see some giant muscular dude beat the shit out of terrorists. Which is what I basically did my entire life. Can't believe people. Yeah, and there's certain exceptions. Like I love Trigun. I loved Trigun, Dragon Ball Z, which Brian, just based on his comments, swears that the new Avatar is fantastic. And now, because Netflix already did One Piece, which is really, really good. One Piece is really, really good. And now this, so that's 2 for 2. And now Brian's like, hey, do Dragon Ball Z. And if Brian's saying that, then I mean, he's uber critical about a lot of things. And that's not bad. I respect that. That's cool. That's no big deal. We're allowed to be different. I want you guys to be strawberry ice cream. I want us to be Napoleon ice cream. I'll be vanilla. You be Rocky Road. You be mint chocolate. But we've got variety. And variety is the spice of life. And that's what we need. It's the spice of life. If we're all vanilla, guess what? Life's going to get bored. Who's banana split? Don't you dare stick your dick in my ice cream. Ain't that right, Kurt Russell? I prefer cookies and cream. Didn't ask. I prefer cookies and cream. I want to be a black unicorn. Hey, man, live your dreams. Was this door always down? I spent $2 on this game, and it's just every Unreal Engine asset thing ever. You be Barbie and chat is Ken. I don't want to be Barbie. See? You're forcing your lifestyle choices on me. I don't want to be Barbie. I want to be Power Rangers. I couldn't think of anything cool. Power Rangers is cool. But anyway, all that to be said, I never watched Avatar, so I can't give an opinion on it because I never watched it. Did you ever finish Poppy Playtime? No. The only reason I'm playing this horror game tonight is because I've only got like an hour and a half or 2 hours to stream. Otherwise, I would never play a horror game again for a long time, but I didn't really have time to do anything else tonight. Ronin Warriors? Oh, yeah. Barbie's the star? That's fine. I just don't like the color pink. It's a fine color, but my favorite color is red. Which is why I always want to be the Red Power Ranger. Go, go, Garrett! I don't know where I was going with that. I have no idea what words got put in my mouth. How can the leader of the White Claw Marines hate the color pink? If you guys missed out last night, we were talking about Warhammer 40k lore. And somebody asked me what legion would I be. And I said the White Fangs. Whichever ones are led by the Khan. They're my favorite. But I always forget their names. But anyway, they're my favorite, but you forget their name. I know Warhammer, but I don't like live and breathe it. I just have a general understanding of it. Anyway, we decided to make our own legion. I'm the Primarch of that legion, and we're the White Claw Marines, and we're white and pink like the White Claw. That was hilarious. We're always well hydrated, but also slightly intoxicated. Anybody that's had a White Claw knows how awesome White Claw is. Why? Because no matter how much you drink, you're still hydrated. So you never get dehydrated, and you get drunk. It's the best of every world. You get hydrated, and you get drunk. I mean, come on. An old drawer key. And we shit talk about each other's back. That's right. Very slightly intoxicated. I've never gotten drunk off White Claw. That's why I like White Claw. I'm a control freak. Hi, I'm Scotty Blades. I'm a control freak. Hi, Scotty. And I don't like being intoxicated. And I don't like being high because I lose control of myself and I don't like that. So White Claw is perfect for me because it allows me to be slightly intoxicated without being intoxicated. A basketball. Better wear a man bun. Thad, I don't listen to your opinions anymore. You've been super critical of me recently. And talking a lot of shit. So I just take a listen to your opinions anymore. Go, go, Power Rangers! LOL! LOL! So I guess I gotta find a basketball. Good evening, Steven. Resist the urge to dispute. There's two people in the League of Blades that will just correct everything that I say. Brian Stoll and Ted Wilbert. I can't imagine how large your ham hocks must be from all the anger typing that I can feel coming from you. Actually, did you know that the actual name of the demon that summoned Majin Buu originally was Deba Deba Deba? And that he used the power of Deba Deba Deba? You were incorrect to assume that Deba 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 Deba. Chill out. Drink a White Claw. Join the White Claw Marines. Yabba dabba doo. It's compulsive. I can't help it. It's compulsive. It comes from deep within, Scotty. I can't control it. Viewers leave with a dabba dabba. I don't give a flying shit, man. I just don't care.
So just chill out. You know, drink a 7-Up, eat a moon pie, quit murdering people.
If I'm not allowed to have fun on my own show, then I ain't doing it for the right reasons. And if having fun is something you don't enjoy, then this is the wrong show for you. And I welcome you to leave my audience because we're going to have fun. Go, go, Power Rangers! Viewers leaving because I'm singing Power Rangers. I don't give a flying shit. Twinsies. Have no fear. Pea-Pie is here. Welcome. Homie sounded like King Kai. See? I was making a joke. Oh, this guy's got personality? Cringe. You want to know what the biggest cringe thing in the world is? Saying the word cringe. Stop playing DuckTales. Hey man, just play the game. Stop talking to your community. Dabba dabba dabba. Dabba dabba dabba. Upsy daisies. If you guys think that this stream is off the chains, I'm not talking about you guys, the League of Blades, because you guys are here for it. I'm talking about just casual viewer passerbys. I promise, if you watch any other stream, you are watching some of the most annoying, either lackluster, uncharismatic, dead inside as much as outside, royal pieces of shit that you're ever going to see on the internet. And they've got a huge following because it's just cool to not care. I'm hungry. I think I'll DoorDash me a burrito. Spends the next 7 minutes ignoring everything with what's going on in the show and in the game and in general interaction with their community to order a burrito. Man, chat. I'm tired. When's that burrito when I get here? I'm tired. Or you got somebody else that's just so annoying and nuts. I don't care. Fortnite win. Demand.
I'm dead. I'm watching TV. I'm looking at you. Fuck you. I'm dead again. I'm up. I can run faster than a bitch around the house.
Shayla couldn't have said it any better than how I tried to describe it. It's either they don't have anything, they're just an upright stick in some mud, or they are so over the top and annoying and loud and freak outish and ADHD that it's unenjoyable. There's kind of a middle ground here. I never take you too far and I never let you too low. I never take you too far and I never let you go too low. 859. 859, damn she fine. You're gonna give it to me one more time here, whoa. You like streamers like Ninja and Ludwig? Ludwig isn't my favorite either, but I respect Ludwig. I don't like it when streamers constantly grab their mic and sit still. Nobody cares about your voice that much that you have to constantly move your microphone everywhere you go. What are you doing? Keep the microphone somewhere where you can see it and calm the hell down. Hey, chat, we're going to play a game tonight. I'm going to lean back. Scotty's starting a streamer war tonight. That doesn't look right, says the black unicorn. I already forgot the number.
Chrissy, wake up! I don't like this! Chrissy, wake up! Hey, whoa!
Ha! Ha! 859, thank you, P-Pie. They got ADHD. If that's the case, then bless their heart. If they don't, then calm the hell down. I got PTSD and depression. You don't see me complaining about it every single day. No excuses. Do right. 859. 8 5
Evil!
Evil! Scotty Blades guest star in his YouTube cinematic universe is Thanos. There you go. Right? Yeah. There's no crutches. If you're living and breathing and talking, you're just like everybody else, man. We've all got problems. You got to rise above. Oh, this room sucks. The 7 ingredients of Dr. Pepper.
I see you.
I always fight with my might, but to be fair, it's going to get in the way of my painting. That's different. if you're just doing it out of ego, you can tell if somebody's doing it out of ego. If you just think that your voice is God's gift to humanity, and you're sitting there and you're just... That's one thing. If it's in your way because you're doing something, that's different. Picked up painting Asmodeus. Wait a second. Asmodeus? A Balrog. This foe is this foe is beyond any of you. Fly, you fools! Satin. Is that Lucifer Morningstar? No inventory space. Alright. Is Satan Slut Tony? J-Dam Despan. Oh, the 7 Princes of Hell. Okay. Asmodeus, one of the formidable princes of hell, reigns as the god of lust. Alright, so Asmodeus goes on lust. There we go. The fat demon goes on gold Tony. Okay. And then, what's Satin? Satin, the god of wrath. I thought there was 9 levels of hell. Or am I thinking of Dungeons and Dragons again? Alright. And this is Lucifer Morningstar, and he is the devil of pride. I had no idea the 7 deadly sins were also the 7 princes of hell. That was new on me. Pride. Seven-layer bean dip. This bean dip's a little spicy. What's in the box? Great movie. Great movie. Great movie. Pizza box. We're missing some paintings. Yeah, seven bean dip's a little spicy. What does the letter say? To anyone who reads it, I ran up to the attic while Mom and Dad are trying to stop the intruders. Oh, crap. I hear shouting and loud noises. Loud noises from downstairs. I hope Emily is safe in the living room where she used to hide when we played hide and seek. Sarah. Oh, I guess these where the rest of the paintings are at. So in the living room, there's a painting behind the couch, possibly. 7 swans are swimming. Huh? What? Alright, let's go see what's downstairs. There's a booby. One singular booby. Do you know why this game is already a 10 out of 10? Because there's no flashlight battery for the flashlight. Hey, Robin. Lady D is lust. Don't think she's a demon prince, but I agree. I agree.
Hey, Scotty.
Hey.
I want to fuck you up the ass.
You can
Oh,
stick it up
Lord.
your own asshole.
I would if I could, bitch.
Where's that music
How the hell
from?
did this
Top
door
Gun?
open?
Okay, this is the living room, and according to that map,
was weird. At least here is a new picture.
Aw, man, Ted, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. I know COVID's a year-round thing, but I swear everybody's getting sick again. It was really bad around Christmas, and then for whatever reason, it's gotten bad again recently. Mammon. Mammon. Where's the rest of the photos at? I only get one picture for all that work and screaming and puzzle solving? That's fine. Okay. Did you just now beat Spider-Man 2? Alright, so who do we have? Oh yeah, Mammon. Mammon is greed. 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 Cut the greed. Gravy? Mammoth is greed. Look at Manhattan knowing his demon lords. Okay. If I was a photograph, where would I be? Who would have me? You don't reckon Chad Kroger sold his soul to the devil, do you? And that's why he always talks about... I'm sorry, Chad Kroger. I won't besmeet your name again, Chad. I am so high I can hear heaven. I am so high I can hear heaven. Sorry, Chad Kroger. Y'all know that the boat rights are sitting there slapping each other right now because they didn't get it timed perfectly. They were both sitting there with their phones, and they both went to hit play, and they hit play at the same time, but there was a delay, and now they're both blaming each other right now. I said push it now. I did push it now. You didn't push it when I told you to push it. Hey, welcome to the League of Blades, Hut E. It's always good to have another hero. We got it. Whatever keeps you, whatever helps you sleep at night, boat right? I am currently, there's a couple of projects that I'm working on the side, and one of them is, I'm singing songs as the Swedish chef. I am so bork. I can bork, 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 bork. Well, Morgan, That'll take some practice. I don't know how to do that as the Swedish chef. Borg, 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 borg. Who did I get? Borg, borg, borg. Did I get Abaddon? That's Sloth. No, I got Beelzebub. Beelzebub! He's the god of envy, or the demon prince of envy. Look at this borkograph. Look at this borkograph. Every time I do it makes me bork. Had a couple of borks since then. You remember some Bork doing? Bork's the first Bork I bork. A couple of Borks. A bork, 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 bork. That is a very red dragon. I was trying to remember why that scene was famous in my mind, and it's Ralph Fiennes in The Red Dragon. God, Ralph Fiennes is a great actor. That's a good movie. Hold on to your dookie. Beelzebub is gluttony. Who we pick up? Belphegor. He who shall not be Voldemort. There's another menu, or another menu. That's the name of the movie. I was the other day, I was... Hey!
Behind you, look.
I'm looking.
Behind you.
The other day, I was having a movie trivia with my friend. Movie trivia, just not for competition. We were playing trivia on a trivia app. I don't know why I'm making this more complicated than it has to be. We were playing trivia on a trivia app. It was movie trivia. And you do that thing where you take the phone and you raise it to your head and then you put it down and put it up your head, whatever. And we stopped playing because the question came up about Ralph Fiennes. And one of us said, have you ever seen a Ralph Fiennes movie that you don't like? Nope. Everything Ralph Fiennes been in, I've really liked. At least he's been good in it. Mama Justice knows her demon lords. Yeah, she's kind of very impressive right now. Manhunter. It's not ringing any bells. So he picked up Belphegor. The Ralph Fiennes Avengers? Never heard of it. What game is this? This is the first one. This one is... What the devil something. Okay, this is Gluttony. Sloth. Slut Tony. Well, you got me there, Daniel, because I don't remember that movie at all. So you got me on that one. I actually don't think I've ever seen it before. What I'm trying to get at is that Ralph Fiennes is a good actor. You can find a project that everybody's done that's not good. Well, this movie sucked. The point I'm trying to make is that if you paint with a broad brush, they've done more good than bad. I don't know, Scotty. This movie got a 6.2 on IMDb. The cartoon show on Netflix, that is pretty good. You know who else has got a good movie? The Red Rocket Dragon, starring Anthony Flopkins. Hey, Lona. I would expect Chris Locke to say that, not you, Cooter Slayer 69. Is it bad that I learned the 7 Deadly Sin Lords because of Hell of a Boss and Has Been a Hotel? Yes. Yes, it is. But you know, you actually ranked up in my book for nerd power. So, while you went down in normalness, you went up in coolness? Are you a nerd? No, you're a black unicorn. I have all the 7 Deadly Sin pictures now. Nothing bad will happen, I promise. Betty can do no wrong, that's true. Hey, Gen 2 boobs.
Okay, I think I got enough footage. Let's head home.
All right. I'm gonna take a second to just appreciate how cool these guys look. He's got a freaking sword. He's a moose. A 3-headed moose. There's that crazy... What was the name of that movie, Amber, that we watched with the monster from Northern mythology? The Ritual? That was a good movie. That was a really good movie. No, it wasn't Harry Potter. Don't drink the punch. But what if it's good? Uh-oh. Somebody threw a bookshelf in my stairwell and I didn't even hear it move. Uh-oh. Somebody put an elongated, sweaty, oily, nasty, several-door long hallway. The urge, the vision of that really, like, energetic, happy refrigerator salesman that went walking down the aisle past all of those refrigerators before he finally got to the last refrigerator and put his hand on it and goes, I love refrigerators. I love refrigerators. Hi, I'm Answer My Eyes Johnson. We've got too many doors. We got big doors. We got small doors. We got brown doors. We got... Oh. When the devil takes hold. Or as I like to say, when Taco Bell gives me diarrhea. Thanks for playing our demo. The full version will be released in Q2 2022. Wishlist the game to support us and not miss discount release. Probably not. That was the first game of the night. I want to thank the folks who supported the broadcast. Jared with the $7 super chat. Thank you, Jared. Let's play Death Motel. I think that's the second game that I put in the title above. Yes, it is. It is the second, I think. Indeed. Very good. Indeed. What does Q2 mean? Half a quarter? No, Q2, basically the year is broke up into 4 quarters, kind of like a basketball game. So the first 3 months, the second 3 months, the third 3 months, and the fourth 3 months. So basically, quarter 2 is between, what, April and June? Guys, this game is called Death Motel. This is a brand new horror game. Just came out on Steam a couple days ago. I think this game also costs $3. You forgot to like the stream?
$4.99 from Jen 2 Boobs Kern. Father Daddy Blades View.
Father Daddy Blades. Ugh. Hey, love you too, Jen. Jen, thanks for the $5. Thank you for supporting our very own our very own Council of Blades member, our very own mod, getting in with the heroic support. Thank you so much, Gen 2 Boo. Are you a mod? Nope, you never will be, but I love you. Alright, let's do this thing. Death Motel. That's extra hilarious in Biden voice. I'm not political, but somebody sent me an email and said that I should take the Biden voice off because I'm making fun of Republicans or something, or Democrats or something like that. I'm not political. I don't care. I just think Biden's funny. I think Trump's funny. I think every president we've had recently has all sucked. So I don't care. I don't do politics. Don't give a crap. Just be a good human being is all I care about. Start a game. I am Joe Salinger, a dedicated paranormal investigator. I couldn't resist delving into the rumors circulating about ghostly sightings at Crimson Motel. The unsettling news revolves around a chilling incident from several months ago. A maniacal psychopath brutally murdered 2 teenagers within the hotel's walls. In response, the management abruptly shut down the motel, citing renovations. During the supposed renovations, a wave of eerie occurrences unfolded. Construction workers reported encountering apparitions, and some even suffered severe mental distress, compelling them to abandon their work at the site. The enigma shrouding Crimson Motel piqued my curiosity, precisely the kind of mystery I thrive on. Armed with my investigative prowess, which is not a weapon, so good luck, I am determined to gather concrete evidence within the hotel's haunting confines. Backed by my comprehensive computer setup in the van, which is also not a gun, so good luck, I will meticulously process all the information I collect. My ultimate goal is to capture undeniable proof of these special entities on video camera. If I manage to record any ghostly apparitions, that would be my invaluable contribution to unravel the secrets within the Crimson Motel. Liquid hot magma. Here we go. I got a van that's full of computers, and I think I'm invincible. What could happen? Is this a loading screen, or can I move? Oh. Okay. The game is running like shit. Oh. Okay. I found out what it was. Sometimes if you don't run the game in full screen, it does weird stuff. So you gotta run it in full screen.
$20 from your dirty thoughts. How do you know what it's saying?
I don't know. We got a couple of back-to-back super chats from some of my heroes. Gen 2 Boobs, once again, thanks for the 5 bones. Manhattan PhD, which I think I switched screens when your alert was supposed to pop up and I messed that up. I'm so sorry about that. Thank you, Manhattan, for the 149. I think that means you want a hot dog. And the biggest dono of the broadcast tonight, your dirty thoughts coming through. Chris Locke, everybody, with the 20 bones on the big screen. Thank you all, my friends. Thank you all very much for your heroic contributions to the broadcast. Thank you all for supporting the Scotty Blade Show. Thank you very much. Here's some hot dogs. Grab them while they're here.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself. Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one now.
Fill the audience with super dogs if you got one. I don't know why this game's running like shit. It just doesn't look good to me. Maybe it looks better to you guys. Yum, yum. Garrett, keep this note. I have stashed that videotape you mentioned in my briefcase. Added a lock. Code is 4476. I don't want to believe all this nonsense our worker friends are telling us about this place is haunted. But I guess we were out of options here. Why and how? I have a few theories we can discuss. Call me ASAP. Alright. Chris Locke being somebody else's hero and training up and bringing to us 5 new Blade Masters. My whole alert system is messed up and I don't know why. Everything's messed up. I switched to Windows 11 a couple days ago. My whole computer's sick.
$5 from the boat right to keep trying to poop behind graves and they keep chasing me off.
Windows 11 is trash. My whole computer's sick. Your computer updated yourself? My OBS streaming software. I haven't upgraded my OBS in 2 years. In order to do that plugin that allowed me to stream simultaneously, the plugin wasn't supported by my old version of OBS, and I hadn't updated it in 2 years. Because if you update OBS, anybody that uses streaming software knows that when you update stuff, it screws all your settings up. And it resets like everything and turns stuff up and turns other stuff down and messes everything up. So I updated my OBS so I could use that streaming plugin. And my OBS has not run right since then. There's something mega wrong with my streaming software, and upgraded my computer to Windows 11, and it sucks, and it's just a whole mess, man. Just a whole mess. A whole bouquet of oopsie daisies. I've already forgot the code. What was the code? I need to write it down. Never mind. It's in my pocket. Documents. 4476. You still have Windows 7? That explains a lot. Now see, the game's running good now. I don't know why the game... Maybe I had to get past a certain point in the game for it to run a little smoother. I don't know. What's up, Bernie? You're running MS-DOS? 11's pretty decent to get used to it. I probably will have to get used to it. It's a lot. When you're so used to... I don't know why they mess stuff up. I'm glad you're alright though, Bernie. Commodore 64? I'm not that bad. Not yet. Master key card! Looks like this car can open all the doors in the hotel rooms. Lucky me. Glasses! For stupid nerds! Company letter. I should scan this and email it to the local news. Alright, you do that. Golf pamphlet. For golfing. I like how my cursor's in the middle, but the flashlight's to the right. Just blow the computer. Yeah, get down there and blow it. Do that. Get on your knees and blow that hard drive. What are you waiting for? And be sure you look at the motherboard when you're doing it. Welcome to 2024 when everything is sexual innuendo, innuendo, innuendo. Welcome to the year 2024. When nothing is sacred, cause we're all just big whores. Innuendo, innuendo. I can't get an erection unless I'm tied up to a tree. Let's see here. This one requires a key, which I don't have. Yeah, I'll find it. I'll find it. In your endo. Yep, 4 toenail. Oh yeah, it is spelt wrong. It's spelt. Okay, you did spell it tornadoes, but it looks like on my chat box tomatoes. Mountain Dew. Do that thing, Daddy. Hi, I'm Scotty Blaze, a new spokesperson for Mountain Dew. Did you know I actually drink real Mountain Dew? That's right. Dew that settles on the blades of leaves up in the Appalachian Mountains when the sun crescendos over the valley. What the hell is this thing? Some kind of weird medieval vibrator. You can't get an erection unless you're tied up to a tree. Seems overly elaborate. Well, Ted, let me tell you something, buddy. The truth is that I'm in my mid-30s. And I generally just don't have any urge to do reproduction activities because I'm too tired. I'd rather take a nap or eat a sandwich. Or take a sandwich and eat a nap. Bricks. It'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll be okay. Ah, Cree! A yellow, rusty yellow key. Alright. I know where there's a lockbox, but I don't know if this key goes to that lockbox. Feel my fudge power. It's yellow and rusty. Rusty's the name of the dad in Christmas Lake, Vancouver. Leave me alone. Hey, these actually got beds in them. Nice. Ah. Oh. Hello, Dan. How are you, Dan? Good to see you, Dan. What's the good word, Dan? What do you know good, Dan?
Hey there, demons. It's me, your boy.
I haven't watched a lot of his stuff. I wonder. I know enough to know the quote and the team that goes. One of them's a real big believer and a scaredy cat. The other one doesn't believe in it at all, and he's kind of dry wit, sarcastic about it. I wonder if he's ever, because he's been to a lot of these places that's supposedly really haunted. I wonder if he's ever seen anything that's made him change his mind. I don't know because I'm not I don't have my thumb on the pulse that is that show, but I know of it, and I know who's in it. I'm curious if he's ever seen anything that's made him go, whoa. What's up? Take her to a bookstore? No, I don't speak whatever language you're typing. Polaroid photo. Hey, look, it's Sherry Moon. Rob Zombie's sidekick. A Polaroid photo of a girl, probably one of the guests at this motel. Yeah, probably. Looks about right. Didn't have much choice, but this motel is nicer than I thought. I don't think, just based on how you look, that this is probably a... This is probably a castle. Is there zombies in this game? There is monsters. And possibly zombies. I don't know. We've seen one scary thing so far. Troy, good to see you. Look at this photograph. I can't do it, man. I invoked the spirit of Chad Kroger earlier, and my game, like my stream glitched. So I gotta be careful. I can't anger the Kroger gods. He'll come down from Canada, and he'll kick me in the nads, eh? Can you believe Chad Kroger's Canada? Can you believe all the good things that Canada has given us? Mobile phone, I can crack the contents. I should. My desktop computer, my band can handle this. Nobody can handle my seed. Too much power. I am so high. I'm up in Canada. I am so high. I love Canada. What else has Canada given us? Canada has given us Justin Bieber. Take his ass back. Way to go, Canada. Canada gave us Ryan Reynolds. He's pretty great. Canada gave us Hugh Jackman. He's pretty great. Canada gave us Celine Dion. She's a showboating, self-absorbed egomaniac. You can have her back. Canada gave us... Jim Carrey, The Dead South, hockey, nipple sack, Stanley Tucci's Canadian? Really? I wonder why Stanley Tucci's not bigger than he is. I mean, he's big, he's a celebrity, but I've always really liked Stanley Tucci a lot. He's a sophisticated, manly man. I like Stanley Tucci. Tucci. I guess because his last name sounds like Tushy. Bad luck of the draw there, you bald Canadian. He's a character actor? That's a good point. He's kind of the Canadian Willem Dafoe.
That guy Tex is really a robot, and you're his boyfriend. So that makes you a gay robot.
I know Hugh Jackman's Australian. Heaven forbid I make a joke. I do that stuff on purpose. I will say stuff like, man, I really love Steven Tyler when he sings that song, The Wheels in the Sky Keep on Turning, and just watch people in the audience who are having a good time. And then I say that and they go, it's like watching somebody getting unplugged from the Matrix. It's just, ha 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 ha. And like, John Bon Jovi, I love it when he sings Yellow Rose. Oh my God, that's Journey. See what I mean? People are compelled to shout shit. Yeah! I like watching you guys squirm. It cracks me up. You can't say that. See? Ted shouting at me, Manhattan shouting at me. Canada gave us Michael J. Fox. There you go. Canada's given us a lot of talent. Bryan Adams. I got my very first 6-shooter. That thing was full of lead. Went down to the death motel. Got a really bad case of head from that hooker I found in room 109. She said I can't last forever. I said, baby, that's fine. I'm Canadian, so I can go whenever. Those were the best days of my brown. You're Canadian? That explains everything. Thank you for Bryan Adams, Corey. Those aren't the words. Well, guys, it's been fun. But obviously, just based on what I'm seeing in the audience tonight, we're not allowed to have any fun around here. Just making a couple hoo-haws. Everybody's getting triggered. I'm gonna have to keep my comedy PG. Maybe next time I'll wear a big kid suit. Pinata.
Sucking on a chili dog, sucking on a chili dog, sucking on a chili dog, sucking on a chili dog.
Those aren't the words to that song. You ruined it. You ruined America. Why'd you do that? The flag. Chili dog! Chili dog! That ain't the words of that song. Chili dog. Lucky Stars. Chili dog. Let it chili. Let it dog. Get your onesie? I'm gonna have to. Can't have any fun, man. Oh my God, Scotty, that was AC/DC! Yum, yum, yum. Who's been on my...
$5 from Manhattan. You're a funny guy. You're some dubstep.
Sucking on a chili dog, sucking on a dog, sucking on a chili dog, chili. Suck.
Thank you very much, Manhattan, with the 5 bones. Biden dubstep, best dubstep. I agree. Hey, Scotty, you should play the Uncharted series if you like Tomb Raider. Alright. I will. Thank you.
Sucking on chili dog, sucking on a dog, sucking on a chili dog.
$6.66 from Troy, your boy Cardenisty. When I leave the White House, I'm putting Smegma in the mayo.
What's chili? Chili is soup. It's a beanie. It's a beanie soup with beef in it. Is chili a soup? It's a thick, hearty, beanie chili soup. Beanie meat goodness. Chili's delicious. It's a stew. Is stew a soup? I think it's a type of food. I think stew's a soup. Drop a Reese's in your chili? Oh my God. That actually sounds fantastic. Drop a Reese's in your chili. Is stew a soup? I think stew's its own thing. In soup, the liquid is the primary ingredient. Soup can be completely liquefied. Stew, meanwhile, is typically chunkier. Like my ass. It contains just enough liquid to cover the main ingredients. Okay, so it's a different thing. Somebody put below it in the comments, so soup is basically stew. Or so stew is basically soup. All right, that was cool. I'm scared that the Crow reboot is going to really struggle getting the dark grittiness. Kind of feel like the OG Crow was the product of its time. Take heart in this, Corey. The director said, quote, I grew up on The Cure, so I know dark, melancholy, and beautiful. Don't worry. He grew up listening to The Cure, so he knows dark, melancholy, and beautiful. Chili dog. Chili dog. Don't put feces on your Reese's. Good advice. All right, I think I need to get 2 more evidences. Robert Smith really let himself go. Boy, he looks really, really rough. He looks really, really rough. He looks really bad. Have you guys seen Robert Smith lately? He looks like a swamp hag. Bless his heart, no offense. I can say whatever I want to if I say bless his heart. That's Beetlejuice? No, Manson's had it rough too. Because they know dark, melancholy, and beautiful. He's still with The Cure, though. That's pretty good. Good for him. That's Lady Gaga. Swamp Hag from The Witcher 3. There you go. He's apparently... He's got sugar issues. Okay? If you like the Uncharted series, you should play The Last of Us. I'm going to put on a Scotty Blades bingo card being told every single stream I should play The Last of Us. I swear. I think I am asked every single stream to play The Last of Us. Is that the biggest game ever? More, I get asked to play The Last of Us more than I get asked to play Fortnite. Troy, your boy Cardinasty, have you ever played The Last of Us? Yes! Thank you so much, my friend, for putting smegma on the mayo. And thank you for the 666. Brian Stoll with 12 months, a Blade Master. Bing bong, bing, bing bong, bingerly bongerly boo. Behind the grave, Scotty goes poo. Why did I read that out loud? Fortnite sucks. It's not my cup of tea. I like watching my boy play Fortnite. It's not my cup of tea. I like Fortnite better than Call of Duty. I despise Call of Duty. But that's just me. A lot of folks love that game. Paper note. A crumpled paper note, barely readable. Perhaps I should use my scanner in the van to make it more visible. Very good. Turner, 5 months, a Blade Master. Eagles in the chat. Fill the skies with the Eagle of Justice as we return both Brian Stoll, who said, and I quote, now this is his big, every time somebody remonths, they get a chance to give a big speech, right? You can say all sorts of inspirational, heroic things like, I'm the light in the darkness, and never give up, and keep fighting, and slay your demons, and... Or you could say something like this. Stand up, look at your fellow peers who look to you for inspirations because you're on the front lines, you're a Blade Master, and say, quote, bing bong bing, bing bong, bingerly bongerly boo. Behind the grave, Scotty goes poo. Takes a bow. I never played Valorant, but I don't not like watching Valorant. Stand proud, Jogo. You have a talkative bunch? Yeah, because I'm playing horror games. I played Power Wash Simulator last night and there wasn't a peep. I'll watch you play anything, Scotty. Plays Power Wash. We were watching intently, is that right? GPS tracker. You weren't moving the mic enough? What's up, guys? It's me, Scotty B, and today we're going to be playing Power Wash Simulator, and you're gonna love it. We're gonna spray and play all day long. Here we go. Can I get some let's goes in the chat? GG. Let's effing go, bro. Let's effing go. Come on, let's go. Bruh. Bruh, dude, bro, I've been looking for the last stream of this, but did you ever beat Only Up? No, I never beat Only Up. I wanted to be Only Up.
$5 from Kesha Turner Warren. Hilarious. Bring that black unicorn inside the Oval Office. I want to put a quarter in it so I can ride it and don't feel like going to Carnival tomorrow.
I wish I could play that again. I'm sorry, Turner. There was a lot of crap going on in the game. Hillary, bring that black unicorn inside the Oval Office. I want to put a quarter in it so I can ride it. I don't feel like going to Carnival.
$4.99 from Nick Van Sice. Let's go.
You find Power Wash Simulator it's not for everybody. It's not no big deal. It ain't no big deal. I enjoyed it. It did bore me at certain points, and at other times it was incredibly satisfying. I get it. Joe forgot some O's. Hey, thank you so much, Turner. I hope you get your quarter and your horse. Also, thank you for 5 months, Turner, as a Blade Master here in the League of Blades. Thank you, my friend. And Nick Van Sice. I should go back to only up. Honest to goodness, the reason why I don't stay on a game for too long. I know I shouldn't look at metrics and retention, but you have to if you're a content creator. You have to. Otherwise, you fail. Which is one of the only reasons why I've made it for 4 years and most of my peers haven't. Series, the longer you play them, the worse they do, and progressively people stop watching because of something called FOMO, fear of missing out. If there's a nine video series and they missed episode 2, they just won't bother to watch the next 8. And people have stuff going on, and you can't make every single show, and I understand that. That's why I went to YouTube. I thought going to YouTube, there would be a much more, hey, I missed it live, but I can watch it tomorrow during my lunch break kind of a thing. Kind of like Scotty Blade show on demand, you know? Just League of Blades action on demand. But it's not translated yet. Doesn't mean it won't. It just hasn't yet. A rerun? Yeah, kinda, but you've not seen it, so it's still kind of new to you. I love this show, no FOMO. Huh? No FOMO. Power War Simulator. I got bored a little bit going through it, but ultimately it was a very satisfying experience. The satisfaction that I felt when I finally washed that giant tank was incredible. It was almost like beating an Elden Ring boss. Because you work so hard and you work so hard. It took me an hour and 12 minutes to wash that giant tank. And once I did it, and once I got every nook and cranny clean, ooh, talk about satisfaction. That was a really fun experience. I really, really enjoyed that. A lot. That was really fun. Really fun. Like, really, really, really fun. Like number 69. Shoo, buddy, man. We're low on likes tonight, too. We struggling out here. I be struggling. But hey, I appreciate you, like number 69. Look of disappointment. Scotty 2024. You want to try to make as many people happy as you can. It's not always about you. You gotta try to make as many people happy as you can. You try to stroke that broad brush as much as possible. Look of disappointment. You'll occasionally watch the streams that you missed. There you go. It's not... Have you gone upstairs? I'm actually upstairs right now. Going back and looking at the metrics, you just... The longer that a series goes, the more the viewership declines. Always. Across every channel. But for some reason, every night, having that roulette of knowing that when you show up, it's going to be something... It's like bite size. You come in, you get your bite of entertainment, you're out, you don't feel like you miss anything. The problem with the way that I do it, though, is that I will play a game that's not popular yet. Like, we're on the cutting edge of entertainment, baby. Like, I'm out here digging up games that are they're new, fresh, now, hot off the presses. And I'll play it. For example, that Star Wars Death Trooper game. I was the first person to play it. Literally, like the first 8, 9 people to play the game. And then it didn't take off for like 2 weeks. We played it, we beat it, whatever. And it got lost in the feed. And then 2 weeks later, people's like, Scotty, you've got to play this Star Wars Death Trooper game. And like, we have. But you can't find it because it's lost in the minutia of 3 scary horror games. Because we've played thousands and thousands of games on this channel, and it gets lost in the minutia. At least with a series, if you do watch the rerun, it's The Last of Us Part 1, The Last of Us Part 2, The Last of Us Part 3, The Last of Us Part 4. It's episodic. Not gonna lie, I watched the Scotty Blade show before you go to sleep. Scotty Blades is too quick? What are you talking about? You're using big words? You're using... I know I play a dumb man on the internet, but I'm actually really smart in real life. But I play a dumb man on the internet. Scotty Blades is my personality cranked to 11, but I can't be Scotty Blades all day, every day. It would wear me out. Can't handle it. I would rather watch you play 80s and 90s games. I would rather play older games. This game right here, nothing against it, but I've been here, done this 1,000 times. I like old games. I like playing old games. See, Resident Evil's what built this community. But Resident Evil's been around since 1996. But I built a community of like-minded people who love Resident Evil. And that fandom started in 1996, and I didn't get into it until 2020. On a game that, you know, was what? 24 years old when I got into it? You have attention span of a goldfish? Yeah, me too. What? Where? Who? Power drill. Can we play Find What's Wrong with This Picture game? Observation duty? I think there is one level we've not beat yet. These be scary games that are not actually scary. I agree. And I also think that if you stay in the darkness too long, you go crazy. So it is nice to switch the gears. It hurts me demographically to switch the gears. But the good news is that people come back. Even if we play a series, like, for example, you're always hesitant to try something like a big endeavor, like Cuphead and Elden Ring. Because a lot of folks don't like that, and I know because half my mods don't like it. Now, they're cool, they're fine with it, they just joke, but they don't, it's not their favorite. But you do that for 4 months, the good news is that people just go like, they're not just unsubscribe, goodbye. They just wait out the series and they come back. For example, I love Dr. Disrespect. He's one of my favorite streamers, but I can't stand Call of Duty. So there's times where I don't watch him for 5 or 6 months at a time. But the second that he plays Escape from Tarkov, or he plays Elden Ring, or he plays a story like Resident Evil 4, I'll go back and watch it because I like him as a content creator, and I like that game. So it makes total sense to me. I get it. I absolutely get it. Rinky. I've been in the dark, and I'm not crazy. All right. We have not beat the pool. You have a heart, Scotty, you're true. There you go. Yeah, we have not beat the pool. Why is there power tools in all these rooms? VHS. Okay, the room number is 204. We did have a combination somewhere. Was it 4437? Four 476. Okay. Very good. (207) 204. Okay, that's terrifying. That is terrifying. For example, I would love to geek out and play an extended Skyrim series. Vanilla Skyrim. Just vanilla Skyrim. Not crazy modded with a bunch of bullshit shenanigans, just vanilla-based Skyrim. I would love to play through all the Dragon Ages. They're slower, methodically fun games, or they're just not high-intensity action like what we're used to. But you just don't do it because FOMO. You miss episode 2, you're out. You know what I mean? 402. 303. A tall smurf. 101. The blade beacon has been lit. Norma! I need to get my camera up.
$9.99 from Norma Jean Dorman. $20 from your dirty thoughts. Call me Dennis.
Is that a has-been hotel reference? Holy crap! A couple of incredibly heroic deeds and contributions in the chat. We're talking 2 back-to-back double-digit donos. One from Norma Jean with the $9.99. Thank you so much for being my hero, Norma. And your dirty thoughts, that's Chris's, well, Dennis. I guess I'll call you Dennis. It's a good joke? Oh. All right. I don't know what to call you. You keep changing your name. I'm just going to call you Friend. Friend with the 20 bones. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you all. Thanks for supporting the show and supporting the League of Blades. Thanks for being my heroes. Thank you all very much. Stop being FOMO-phobic. I want to change my name. Let me guess. To Black Unicorn. FOMO is real, bro. I thought I was supposed to go to these rooms and watch these tapes, but apparently not. Well, that was pretty cool. That was like homemade footage. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these tapes. Apparently I can't interact with the VCR and put them in. Maybe I can put them in my technology van? Yep. This is room 207. That's the chick from the photo. Holy crap, there's some pretty scary stuff in this. Have you played Star Wars Bounty Hunter? No, but I want to.
$20 from your dirty thoughts, this one for my good friend I met off your show. Don't know where I'd be without them.
All good adventures start in a tavern, or in this case, in a chat, where heroes come together to meet. I'm happy for you, buddy. This one's for my good friend I met off your show. Don't know where I'd be without them. There you go. I have not played Star Wars Bounty Hunter on stream. I have off stream a little bit. You know, Jedi are the face of Star Wars. Everybody wants to be Jedi or Sith. Jedi or Sith. I really like it when they take Star Wars and they take it in a different direction and they focus on the others, like the Bad Batch right now in Disney, or the Bounty Hunters, like when Han Solo kind of goes off on his little adventures, or I'm trying to think of some other famous characters that I can think of that aren't. Like, I really liked, it's a Star Wars TV show on Disney, and it has nothing to do with the Jedi. I also like Rogue One a lot. Rogue One was very cool. Andor. Jango Fett, yeah. I like it when they focus on stuff that's not... Don't get me wrong, I'm not against the Jedi or the Sith. I mean, I've got a Jedi tattoo on me. I won't tell you where. Hint, it's a lightsaber and it's in my thigh. That was a bet that I had with a friend, and the way that the bet, I ended up having to get a lightsaber tattoo on my inner thigh. Because you get it, turn it on, and it, my erection, whatever. I'm a nerd, if you guys couldn't tell. I'm a huge geek. I'm a huge geek that knows how to cut a guy 9 times and make him bleed out over 50 minutes so you can interrogate him. I can deadlift 600 pounds. And I know a lot about the Star Wars extended universe. And I wear Nintendo shirts, and I can map a bullet with the Coriolis effect while sniping up from 500 yards away. Whatever. A total package. Yoda's small saber. Yeah, that's the tattoo. It's Yoda's saber. Tiny in the Force. Yeah. For me, it's how they did the Old Republic. There's always bad and good, but it's the balance. Gray Jedis are some of the coolest. Jedis like Dooku. Dooku wasn't pure evil. He just didn't like how power-hungry the Jedi had gotten. And he also didn't really like how Sidious was so evil. But he thought that in order to bring balance, you had to have dark means and good means to how you did your business. Yeah, I like stuff like that. Qui-Gon Jinn, he's a deep, cool Jedi. Ever make yourself cheese and crackers but overestimate how hungry you are? Yeah. Quite often. Not cheese and crackers, though. I need to collect one more evidences. With a green key, I shall. Small sabers you have in your thigh, Scotty. Could have swore that locked box was down here. Again, sorry I got started so late tonight, but I had that weird reaction with my eye when I got soap in it. Everybody gets soap in their eye, but for some reason my eye really swole up and was in bad shape. I don't know why it was so bad, but after about 40 minutes of flushing it out, I finally got it to operate correctly. It's still fuzzy, and I'm still having a hard time seeing out of it, but it is what it is. You could just wear sunglasses. Do you know people tear my physical appearance apart? Could you imagine if I wore sunglasses the entire stream? What happened, Scotty? Somebody beat you up? Yeah. My dad's gonna beat you up, buddy. Jedi Scotty Blaze, the Bumble King. I just hope I don't wake up with my eye swollen. That would suck.
$20 from your dirty thoughts for Demama Justice.
For Demama. Here, here. For the wonderful, the awesome, the glue. The always upbeat. And the recently incredibly horny Demama Justice. Thank you for the 20 bucks once again, Chris. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you for being both my hero and Mama Justice. The top 4 lightsabers I have on my list are Dooku's, Darth Maul's, Anakin's, and Obi-Wan's. Dooku's one of mine. Which Darth Maul's? The movie one or the other one he had in the Clone Wars TV series? I would put Corran Horn on mine. Corran Horn had a silver blade, which I thought was really cool, like a silver white blade. And he could take his handle and he could twist the handle and it would elongate, extend, and shrink the lightsaber. And he used that a lot in battle. So he'd be short staffing it, 3-4 inch blade, going at it, hit a crossguard move, be holding the crossguard with the blade pointed towards the bad guy, and he would twist the handle and the blade would extend into the person's face. Very cool tactic. Samuel L. Jackson can beat them all. He certainly can. Mace Windu's a badass. Mace Windu's a bad man. I love how in the movie, now in the book, when the Jedi Masters and Knights go to arrest Sidious, it's a much more drawn out, dramatic encounter. But since they can't put, 3 chapters of lightsaber battles in this movie, they just rush it. So Sidious walks up and just kills 3 Jedi Knights and 1 Jedi Master in like a couple of seconds. But Sidious says in the book, as powerful as Sidious is, he knows he can't overwhelm Windu in a one-on-one lightsaber battle. Windu's awesome. Windu also uses the dark side when he's dueling, which I thought was really cool. Where is this lockbox? Where in the hell is this lockbox? Where in the hell is this lockbox? I'm just missing one. I shouldn't say I could have swore. I know that this box is downstairs somewhere. But what room, I don't know. If you Google Mace Windu, look at his face, you'll laugh. I know what Mace Windu looks like. You like Ahsoka's fighting style? Ahsoka's a badass too. I'm really bummed bum's the wrong word because we're talking about a life gone here, so I can't really put into words how tore up I am that the actor that played Balin passed away before he had a chance to really take the character and run with it, because his character was a breath of fresh air. Like, it was incredible. Found it. Got it. Didn't she have the special ability to see the future? I don't remember, but I think she can. I just keep thinking of Windu. Windu's got something called a shatter point, which lets him kind of see the future. He can see joints in timelines that can go one way or the other. They're called shatter points. Windu. Did I win? Right, he wasn't a Jedi for the normal boring reason. He was a lot like Dooku, a lot like Qui-Gon, where you had to play dirty sometimes to get the greater good. I like that. Now I have to record any ghost sightings. If I can, I'll have to explore every nook and cranny around the motel. The dead can never harm me, right? Continue. Sometimes you gotta play dirty for the greater good. I like that. I thought it was pretty cool. Alright, so we're making a smut film now. You talking about a gray Jedi? Yeah. Balin wasn't really a gray Jedi, I guess. Because he didn't really... To be a gray Jedi, don't you have to still associate yourself with the Jedi Order in some capacity? To an extent. He was kind of like a masterless samurai, like a Ronin. Kind of just did his own thing. Answered to whatever side of the Force he wanted to get the job done. Like a Jedi bouncer? Yeah. Yeah. He's a cool character. He's a deep character. Alright, let's capture some scary footage on our smut camera. Alright, that's pretty good. Susan the maid. She was the maid? I thought she stayed in this motel. When you go through daylight 7 times? I don't know, but it's the 29th of February, right? I hate leap year because it's one extra day when everything's cold outside. I want February to be over with. I want March to get here. March means that the sun's going to be out longer. The warm weather's going to get here faster. The days last longer. Stop changing the clock! What's your problem? I don't know who came up with that. I don't know why we do it. Why do we roll back the clock? I know people's told me before in the past, but I didn't pay attention. Also, tomorrow night there's a new episode of Delicious in Dungeon. To save hours of daylight? To save power? Save power. From who? The sun? You know, so also don't forget to like the stream. Do it! Like it, love it! It saves energy. It's for the farmers. Who gives a crap about farmers, am I right? What is what, for real? What's what for real? If you could go to any planet in any ship in Star Wars, where would you go? You would take the Naboo starfighter and go to Hoth? I would go to... I can never pronounce
Money
it right.
Jiggle, jiggle, it folds. I'd like to see you wiggle, wiggle, for sure. And make me want to dribble, dribble. You know, riding in my Fiat, you really have to see it.
I would absolutely take the Millennium Falcon. That's the best ship in Star Wars to me. That I might take Vader's flagship. Maybe Vader's flagship. And I would fly to Kashyyyk, the home of the Wookiees. The show you just mentioned, it's an anime. I know. I like an anime show. It's an anime, and it is on Netflix. And the show is a group of adventurers. Think Dungeons and Dragons adventurers. So you've got, and they're all stereotypes. I should say stereotypes. Archetypes from the fantasy adventure and settings. You got a fighter, a mage, a rogue, a wizard, and the show starts with the fighter and his sister. The fighter's the leader of the group. They're in the bottom of this dungeon, and his sister gets eaten by a dragon. But a dragon, it takes them a while to digest. So they leave, gather up their resources, and they try again. And they start at floor 1 of the dungeon. So it's a basic dungeon crawling anime where they continue to go down level by level. But they meet a dwarf named Shinchi. Shinchi, I can't pronounce his name because I'm country. But they meet this dwarf, and the fighter has a weird fetish obsession about eating monsters. He's obsessed with monsters. So, for example, if they kill a troll, he wants to chop the troll up and make like a seaweed salad out of it. Because trolls in the fantasy environment are very earthy. And they're like made up of trees and limbs and vines and stuff like that. So, or if they run into they run into ghosts in one episode. And they take this jar on the end of a rope and they swing it. And as they're swinging it, they swing it through the ghost and it gathers their ectoplasm. They take the ectoplasm and they boil it down and they make like candied gelatin out of it. So half the episode is some kind of confrontation with the monster, and then the second half of the episode is them eating the monster. And every episode is a different cuisine that they eat and a different monster that they hunt. It's so cool. They regenerate too? Yeah, you gotta chop them to pieces, and if you don't burn them, then they grow back. Oh yeah. It is Food Dungeon. It is such a fun and cool... This premise has been done before, but I love to eat, I love to cook, and I love Dungeons and Dragons, and I love fantasy. So this is like the perfect storm. This is my George Clooney boat movie in a video game. I love this stuff. I love monsters. I love dungeon crawling. And I love eating. And I too have an obsession and fetish with cooking up. There's the maid again. Go check it out. It's really good. And I don't like anime. Traditionally. There's a few exceptions. Who would get eaten up in seconds from a Wayne Doodler on Cash Shack? Who would? Anybody. Scotty loves gothic chicks? I do. I really do. A lot of them have daddy issues who call me Pedro Pascal. Delicious in Dungeon. That's the name of it. Now, if they just did it, if they just took it one step further and did it like that anime where there's some anime that everybody says if I like Delicious in Dungeon, I should check this anime out where they have cook-offs, but I think the worse that they do in the cook-off, their clothes keep flying off, or the more tasty their food is, the bigger their boobs get, or something. I don't know. It's some kind of weird something other. It's hentai. Maybe it's not hentai. It's like fan service, whatever that is called. If you like Delicious Dungeon, you'll love this show. Food Wars. That's it. Food Wars. Okay, that's pretty creepy. These are real people. You should check out Is It Okay to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? I don't want to watch hentai. Is that just straight up hentai? Can't say I watched the movie with my new roommate friend, but I wanted to come in and say thank you to whoever gifted me that is. Hey, first of all, thank you, Grave Ghost. Second of all, welcome. And if your roommate slash friend is watching for a second while you're here checking in, hello. Hi. How's it going? Good to see you. Welcome. Hi. How are you? Hope you're doing well. One Punch Man, love One Punch Man. But One Punch Man breaks the stereotype, that is a stereotype, of the anime series, and it kind of turns it on its head to where there's no challenge. One Punch Man just one punches everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. Because you know how the bad guys in these animes, like, they go on these big rants and villain speeches, and then they have a big giant fight and it lasts a whole bunch of episodes, and the hero's beaten down, but he finds a way to win. Not in One Punch Man. One Punch Man just smashes your ass and keeps going without a care in the world. Always. That never changes. That's how it is the entire series. Akira? Akira is very good. I don't know where all I've been. Not a hentai, it's really good. I don't think Food Wars is considered a hentai, but I know it's pretty dirty. And it's pretty dirty. Let me just put it this way. It's not suitable for work. I wouldn't want to watch that and then have my boss walk by. That's what I mean. Not necessarily no hardcore stuff, just I wouldn't watch it knowing that my coworker is sitting in the room right beside of me. What am I going to do with all this mayonnaise? This game's dragging on, ain't it? So we have searched the second floor and the bottom floor on this side. It's cutesy. Cutesy. I'm looking for Ghost right now. I'm trying to capture Ghost on my camera. So let's start the end and work our way through. Alright, there's one. She was pretty crazy. That was Lisa's sleep pattern. Do you want to soothe her to sleep? I love the episode of The Mandalorian where the super battle droids came back. I have not watched the Book of Boba Fett. I've watched all The Mandalorian. Again, they take Star Wars and they tell you the story from a different perspective. And this feels like a space western. The Mandalorian with that drop-down holster and the quick draw and the sandy... Most of the planets he's on is a very sandy... Like dust balls. Not dust balls. Some things called... Dust balls. Tumbleweeds. There you go, Jojo. Thank you, Sweet Pea. Tumbleweeds. Even the bars that the Mandalorian walks into with the double swinging doors. That's it. I've searched all the rooms. I don't know what is left to do. Turn on the audio? I don't know. I've searched all the rooms. The bar scene's really Western? Oh, yeah. And I love that. I love that approach. I love that storytelling style. I love the fact that they're able to... Because Star Wars has always had kind of a childlike whimsy to it, even though it's a pretty serious story for the most part. You've got the Ewoks. You've got Jar Jar Binks. There's always been a whimsy to it to kind of offset how serious and dire things are and how dark things can get. And they did it perfectly with Grogu and The Mandalorian. The storytelling was still tense, dramatic, but they still introduced the whimsy to it, the cuteness to it with Grogu, but not at the expense of losing the atmosphere of the actual show and the scene. Grogu contributed overall. He wasn't a distraction or a nuisance. Well, I have now searched every single room, and I don't know where the rest of the ghosts are. JoJo, I'll take you anytime I can get you. I don't know when I'll be live Friday. I don't know. I think it's according to how tomorrow goes. We'll see. Either way, I'll be here. I have to stay calm and keep recording. Alright, so apparently these are just randomly generated ghosts. I just have to keep searching the rooms over and over and over. Boy, that's a pain in the butt. Pedro Pascal must escort save every... He's, again... It happened to Katy Perry. She got so big, people started hating her. It happened to Nickelback and Creed. They got so big, people started hating them. It happened to Chris Pratt. He got so big, people started hating him. Everybody loved Chris Pratt when he was in... When I say everybody, of course not everybody. But like, I love Nickelback and Creed, but it's fun to make fun of them for being too popular. Like, I don't want to see Nickelback and Creed, whatever. I don't want to see Taylor Swift, whatever. It happened to Chris Pratt, and now it's happening to Pedro Pascal. He's everywhere. He's on every project. He's the big guy. He's the hot thing in Hollywood right now. He's getting cast in every single thing, even when he probably shouldn't be. He's about to become the new Nickelback. They really just take an actor or an actress or a thing, a band, a musician, and they just beat it into the ground to the point where you just hate it. Okay, not everybody, but that's just kind of like the funny... Oh my god, Pedro Pascal again. Let me guess, he's going to play Conan the Barbarian. You adore him? Yeah. There's people that... He's still the hot thing right now, but I swear when he gets cast as Conan the Barbarian, you guys are going to look back and go, Scotty's Nickelback theory is real. My Nickelback theory is real. Found footage movies? Yeah, they take something that's big and they just beat it like a dead horse until it's lost its charm. Or as I like to call it, the Nickelback theory. Oh, you like Nickelback? Good. We're going to shove it down your throat for the next 9 months. Everywhere you look. Nickelback underwear. Nickelback commercials. Nickelback movies. Nickelback commercials. I already said Nickelback commercials. Guess what? That's how they get you. A second Nickelback commercial. We're probably not going to finish this game, because it's just RNG right now. This isn't scary. This is just... walking around till you trigger the random ghost generator. You genuinely don't like Nickelback and Creed? It's alright. You don't have to. A lot of folks don't like Dave Matthews. I love Dave Matthews. Different strokes for different folks. What's up, Margaret? That happened like 25 years ago, but people still talk about it. Yes. In North Carolina, I think it might have even been in Charlotte. The Dave Matthews tour bus got clogged up. And for some stupid reason, because they were all high. They stopped their tour bus on a bridge, like an overpass. Pulled out the pooper in the tour bus. And then carried the full pooper bucket to the side of the bridge and then dumped the dookie out of the bucket on the overpass, and then the dookie hit oncoming traffic below. So people were driving and they saw Dave Matthews smoking a cigarette, dumping a big giant bucket of shit over the side of the bridge. And the dookie splattered all over the people that were driving. And they got in trouble. I mean, they got a citation for it because you can't just dump dookie. About Chicago River? No, there must be more than one incident because this happened in North Carolina. Well, there's been more than one incident then, because the one that I know, they dumped dookie over a bridge. They dumped dookie in the Chicago River too? Stop dumping dookie, Dave! I swear, we have searched every room 3 times over now. I'm not going to finish this game. We're not going to finish it. I have searched every single room 3 times. This is ridiculous. I bet Dave hasn't pooped in a cemetery. Why am I going to finish this game? Because there's nothing happening. There's nothing happening. I'm supposed to capture scary stuff on my camera by searching every room over and over until a JPEG flashes on screen. And it's considered capturing scary stuff. Nothing's happening. I'm just running around. Next game? No. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm about to call it. I'm going to call it at 1 a.m. A bug? Maybe. I think it's just random. Because there's been ghosts that we've searched the room and there was nothing in there. And then we searched it again and there was something in there the second time. But it's possible. It could be a bug. Stop dunking dookie, Dave. Was that static blur? It's random. You think it's a sign of I need to investigate it? Do you think this means there's something here?
butter go. The dog with the butter go. Oh, got the butter on him.
I've had the worst day ever, and Scotty here's to save the day. Ooh, Michelle, I'm getting off in 4 minutes. Michelle, no! Michelle! Michelle, go back and watch anything on the show today, and I promise you'll laugh. Today's been a great show. Michelle! Michelle, I'm so sorry you've had a bad day, sweetheart. I wish I could be here for you longer. I'll be here for 3 more minutes. I think I gotta slow down. Go for 14 hours? I'm supposed to get off at midnight. I'm already an hour past when I'm supposed to get off. Minutes? Stop dunking your Dookie Dave. Y'all see them donuts I had the other day? Shrew buddy. Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle. Everybody's freaking sick. I swear, man. Everybody's getting that rhino virus. Unless you're Ted. Poor Ted's getting COVID. Dookie Dave, Dookie Dave. Dave's had a lot of Dookie incidents. But when you're high and you're a jam band, you drink a lot of wine, you're going to have some Dookie incidents. And I think it's pretty funny that he dumped his Dookie in both the Chicago River and over a bridge. Done. I've collected enough ghost footage. Okay. Hello. I'm not sure if the world's ready to see the footage I've recorded here. I should release it anyway, just to respect the dead. Well. Sorry about that. Hang on. That game was just kind of whatever. Ew. Ew. That's all I got to say about that one. Ew. Tomorrow. Normally off on Thursdays, but I think I might take a shot at playing the Star Wars remastered Dark Alliance game during the day tomorrow. Probably. Maybe. I'm normally off on Thursdays. We'll see. 50-50 shot. 50-50 shot. Thank you for hanging out, folks. Thank you for all the likes, the laughs, the lurking. They support the broadcast. Thank you to everybody who are my hero tonight. The super chats. Folks like Your Dirty Thoughts, Norma Jean Dorman, Nick Van Sice, Turner, Troy, your boy, Brian Stoll, Manhattan, Thad Boatwright, Gen 2 boobs. Marlo and Mama Justice Joshua Bryant. You guys are my heroes. Thank you big time. Goodbye.